Hey there everybody, this is Johnny here bringing you another episode of my Vainglory gameplay. How you doing guys? Okay, so basically as you know, I've been trying to do some solo ranked matches and so I've been trying to get my usual skill tier back, and right now I'm currently at not bad silver or gold at this point in time of play. And I was previously decentish gold, so I'm working my way there, at least try to at least meet my previous standard, if not higher. So this is gonna be another one of my solo ranked matches. I played a lot, and a lot of them using Arden. I got so sick of using Arden that I said, okay, I'm gonna try another support. And in this case, I'm using Catherine. I'm paired up with Joel, as you can see, in the jungle. And I'm really glad because I like Joel. Actually, no, it's because I saw Joel being picked in the what do you call that, the hero selection, and I was like, okay, you know what, maybe I should try Catherine. That way we could potentially do a double stun combo. So I was like, yeah, and it so happens that this guy has quite a nice Joel skin, so like thinking, okay, this must be some sort of like a pro Joel player. Of course, once again, a common misconception. It doesn't mean anything, actually, to be honest. But well, in this case, he obviously likes Joel a lot, and probably can play him quite well. So I think, oh, okay, it'd be great, if we can do a double stun combo. And we have Ringo on our lane, and he seems to be pushing up on lane really far up. Actually, I was wondering where the laner was. So, by the way, guys, this match is gonna get, well, it might seem one-sided at first, but it gets really exciting towards the end, like really exciting. So stay tuned for that. That is one of the reasons why I decided to post this up instead of all my other games, because my other games were, well, most of them, it was quite one-sided, so I didn't think you guys would appreciate that as much. So, okay, well, maybe this one will interest you guys quite a bit. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, this is played in 1-13. Sorry, 1.13. And it's already 1.14 as the time you're watching this right now, or even later. So do forgive me for the backlog of videos that I have not posted up yet. But still, I think this will be relevant in terms of the team plays, in terms of the heroes and stuff like that. It's still relevant. So I thought maybe I'll just post this up anyway. There's a lot of changes in 1.14. Yeah, I agree. Jungle minions are more lethal now. Gold mine cannot be captured, cannot be controlled by any team. Only when you defeat the gold miner do you get the payout. But if you want the next payout, you're going to have to defeat the gold miner again. That means, yeah, it doesn't give you an automatic payout. So here we are. We're trying to invade the jungle and take their farm. We do. So I do a stun on Cat. But for some strange reason, Joel doesn't follow up with the jump, so which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so there you go. Enemy rejoins the match. That explains why the enemy Ringo was out of action for some time. We realized, why does Ringo get to go up so much? So anyway, we're here in the jungle being pressured there by Skye and Cat. Skye and Cat is another lethal combo in the jungle, so we do not want to mess around with that. And now Ringo is joining us down here, so we want to get out of there as quickly as we can. I'm just trying to put up my bubble as quickly as I can, just get away from trouble, but yeah, I get killed in the end of the day. I was trying to protect Joel. Unfortunately, Joel does not survive. Yeah, I was like, I was trying to, stun them to get Joel to escape, but well, never mind, we lose that battle. And yeah, so Skye in the jungle is quite scary, though it does reduce her farm by quite a bit, so she gets her items much slower now, but still in the jungle she's already, as it is, quite a strong early game player, well, at least in my opinion. Though 1.14 has a lot of changes, like I said, and one of them is a nerf to Skye's crystal power build. Now the crystal ratios are down, I think. That's the base damage. I think the base... No. Crystal power damage is down quite a bit on a 4 barrage. Instead, upping it for the weapon power. So if you are building a Skye, weapon powered, you would notice the 4 barrage is hitting much heavier now. And I've seen it in gameplay. I haven't personally tried it, but I've seen someone do it before. Pretty cool stuff. And we'll see how it goes in 1.14, yeah? But now let's concentrate on the game right here. We're having a fight in the lane. Joel is jumping into nobody in particular. I'm dying right here, and I'm trying to get out as much as I can. Joel, I can't really see what's going on, but Ringo is very low. They need to get out of this. So I'm gonna just go back to base now, and it's gonna get some items. And I'm going back into the lane once my life is filled up right there. Okay. And yeah, so Ringo, my goodness, is very low. So I was trying to. Oh, but Joel gets Sky right there. So awesome job. And Ringo gets to go back. Nice. So at least we relieve some pressure in lane, and I get to place my scout trap somewhere. No, we don't. I'm gonna try to help out Joel over here just in case. I will stun the stunner, and place one scout trap there, so I know that they're coming, if they're coming. So all's clear here. Interestingly, I put my third point. I put my fourth ability point into my stun, my A ability. That means now I have 3 points on my stun and 1 point on the storm guard. Which, well, to be honest, I think I would have done it differently. As Catherine, I don't know. Sorry, to be honest, I really don't know what I was thinking there. But some people differ in terms of their opinion as to which to build, which to overdrive first, the B ability or the A. I would say if I'm going support, which obviously is the case for most Catherines, B would be a better choice, because you're not focusing on dealing damage as much for the A ability. B ability, if you overdrive it, if I'm not wrong, the damage reflection is much heavier. So it's going to help a lot when the team is, being attacked, and you can really deflect a lot of the damage out back to the enemy. So I thought maybe the B ability would be much better. Yeah. So, alrighty. I don't think we managed to get a Catherine over here, though. Yeah, she managed to escape, and Ringo's right there. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's get out of here. Let's get the farm instead. Okay, so this is what we do, pressure the enemy until, they're gone, and then just take the farm, take the money, because this is going to slowly accumulate throughout the whole game. Personally, I hate it when it happens to my team. So it's like, oh no, we go back to the farm, and we're like, we go back to the jungle, we don't have any more minions there, and like we're so slow in building up our items, and it's just gonna snowball. So yeah, so if we want to be in that position to put the pressure on the enemy, and snowball our way to victory. Although, now, especially in 1.14, but recently also in this 1.13 patch, there's a gold bounty, and it accumulates quite a bit. 1.14, I think they reduced the gold bounty by a little bit, in terms of the percentage, but the gold bounty thingy, it's so crucial. It tilts the whole game on its head. Like, if you were to be way ahead in terms of gold and kills and whatnot, and if you were to die to the enemy, you're giving them much more money than if they were to die to you. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So here we are trying to steal the gold mine. No, we don't manage to get it. So Joel jumps in there. I try to stick around. We melt Ringo right there while he was channeling his ultimate. Oh boy, what a melt right there. Nice job, Jewel. Okay, so we try to go on and finish Catherine. We don't. I decided to turn around and take the minions instead. Anyway, Joel can finish up the job, which she does. So I tell her to take the gold, take the minions, and we're going to take their minion mine as well, just to put more pressure on the team and get the payout. And I put one more. Oh, here comes Sky. Sky wants some more. We stun her, and we just finish her off as well. It's like, okay, Sky, what are you trying to do there? Take 3 of us out? Okay, so lesson learned, guys. Don't be silly, but try to go in there alone. Yeah, chances are you might lose. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I put my third. I put another point into my storm guard right there, which I should have done a long time ago. Yeah, because we want more protection. So what you want to do as Catherine is you want to go in to start the fight, right? And you want to go in with your storm guard up, so that your enemies hopefully will use their abilities on you to little effect. And once their abilities are used on cooldown, that's where your team can come in and they can start to do the damage. That's the power of Catherine. And if that's not enough, she has a silence to take you out for 3.5 seconds. Alright, so here we go. We lose a turret, unfortunately. However, we still trying to get the team. We're up in kills though. We're definitely up in kills, so we want to go in there as fast as we can. Ooh, we're dying. We're getting very low here, especially Jewel. Jewel, nice stun there, but I don't think she survives. Not the ultimate by Ringo does nothing. And Ringo goes in. I was like, no, Ringo, what are you trying to do? No. No, he dies here. Definitely, he dies. As far as I remember. And then I die. No, I don't. I know. I managed to escape by the skin of my teeth there. I thought I was going to be dead because I was afraid that Sky would follow up with her, you know, barrages and whatnot. But fortunately, I think she ran out of energy. So, yeah. So now things are starting to be a little bit turning towards in their favor now because, well, we were up in kills, in gold especially as well. But now not so. They did get them gold mine just now, so they got one turret. I think the goal is pretty even by now. So that's unfortunate. So yeah, this is where it gets exciting, guys. It's no longer a one-sided thing that we had just now earlier in the game. We had the early game aggression, but now we're kind of lost. We do take out the Sky right here. Ringo tries to come down, and smartly enough, he retreats. And we decide, okay, should we go for the gold mine? Yeah, we should. Okay, let's take it and just get some gold here. Yeah. Catherine tried to do something, but and then she decides to come in after we're done killing the gold miner. Like, I don't understand why. Okay, so we jump in right on Ringo. We take out the enemy Ringo. We try to focus on Cat as well. We're not able to do anything to her right now. We just want to clear the lane, and I was trying to pressure the lane to clear the turret because we're behind. But unfortunately, Sky is there to save the day. And it will be very silly of us to try to go in on Sky, especially with Joel on low energy, and we're not exactly full health as well. You know, Sky can take us out like in an instant. So here I decide to upgrade into a contraption. This will give us more vision around the jungle. I think vision is a very important thing, especially if you are a roamer. You want to give your team as much information about the battlefield as much as possible. So yeah, I'm going for contraption. Contraption also, by the way, gives you what do you call that? Ability cooldown speed. Cooldown speed, yeah, acceleration. So it's a very good item to have. Of course, some people might say Warhorn will be a good item too. I thought in this game there was no need for us to really have a Warhorn yet. I think Vision will be a much better element to have than to actually be able to chase people down. So, see, we're trying to do double stun here, but unfortunately, Joel's a little bit slow to the whole thing. So we're just trying to get it working. Okay, so but I die from the exchange, and let's see, we have Joel versus Sky over here. She's very low, but she's kiting away. We don't know if we can take her out. And Joel jumps across to the other side. Nah. So I tell Joel to go get the turret. I don't know if she does. Let me just see. I decide to get some armor to defend myself against the Ringo. Although, by the way, you can, if the more for Catherine's heroic perk, the more times you stun somebody, the more armor you get as well. So you know, armor could be one of the last things you build later on towards the end of the game, because she already has quite an innate ability to ward off damage, as well as especially towards weapon power itself. So yeah, but now it's time for me to get that armor because Ringo is just a pest. So here we are. Standoff in the jungle. I'm going to put the scout trap right there. I'm going to trip the other one right here. And just to make sure I get control of get the vision control of the map and not them. So I'm going to place my scout traps as many places as I can. And I see the enemy Catherine up there in the top part of the bush. So we're thinking, okay, should we just go back to the turret because they might be pushing turret very soon. So okay, let's go back to the turret. And I see Catherine right over there. She's trying to push the turret a little bit, and I go in. Oh, nice silence there by Catherine, but unfortunately not able to get all of us. And Joel goes in with the melt, and I chase after Catherine. We managed to... No, we don't finish off Catherine. I put up my Storm Guard, but it's not deflecting any of the damage from Sky, and I'm about to go down here. I was about to stun Sky, but she kills me just before that. But at least my team gets to finish them off for me, and we get a chance to take the Kraken. And I'm gonna fully build my armor here too. And no, I was just checking. Yeah, so I was checking first. Okay, so boots would be a better choice because I see that our Ringo doesn't really have a lot of the attack speed just yet. He's not exactly building attack speed. He's building more towards crit damage. So I thought, okay, maybe in that case, getting to places faster would be better. So, and boots, by the way, give you extra health. So, okay, well, I'm just gonna get the boots because it's gonna be much more beneficial in this case. So it's sometimes, a lot of times for roamers, when you're choosing a defensive item, a lot of it is situational. You have to see what will be best because you have limited money, right? So you need to decide which item will be better, especially for this kind of push. So I said, okay, we go for the turret here. But for some strange reason, I think the enemies are being attacked, especially by Joel. So I was like, come on, you're just supposed to attack the turret, not the enemies. But we do manage to stun the Catherine here. And another beam comes out of Joel and melts the team. Unfortunately, Ringo's ultimate was not for the other Ringo. Instead was to the Sky, who was already dead. And we couldn't finish all three off in this case. But we managed to take a turret out of it. So that's quite beneficial. We take out 2 turrets with 1 Kraken, and that's a pretty good day in the office. And then I see Ringo going in. I was like, Ringo, look, the Kraken is really low, and you're alone, so don't go in there. I was like, fortunately he made it out there. I was like, okay, so I was a bit afraid that I was gonna overcommit because the Kraken was about to die right there. Just one more hit by a turret or something. Alright, so I get enough money to buy my Aftershock. Still not building towards my full armor. But yeah, and I think Aftershock is going to help me out in terms of lifesteal as well as cooldown reduction and all that. And also some crystal power. It's going to help a bit. So I see all of them there. I go in with my silence just so that they can't run away. And here we have Ringo just being absolutely burned to death by Sky. And look at the damage coming out from Sky. There's nothing we could have done, and they get the ace. So I was like, oh boy, we did not expect that. And this is coming out from us winning the past few fights, pushing the turret down. Which was kind of yeah, we were pretty surprised there actually. So kudos to Sky giving that damage and being able to she was able to dodge the big red button by Jewel. That's why she didn't get that much damage from it. So yeah, unfortunately we lose 2 turrets out of this exchange. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. So, but we do get back into the fight as soon as we can. I was trying to chase after them. I go into my silence. I take out the Sky. I was like, whoa, where did that come from? I had no idea I had so much energy to take them out. Okay, so we get an ace here. Yes, and we push. So we decide to push for their turrets. We decided to push for the turrets and clear the lane as quickly as we can. Yeah, so it's a lot of these kind of exchanges left and right. Was pretty scary, I must say. It was very, very scary. So we were deciding, should I tank the turret? You know what? I'll tank the turret. Just go, let's go, everybody, let's go. Okay, so we're just taking out, and here comes Sky, and we're like, okay, let's get out. But for some strange reason, Ringo goes in. I was like, why would you go in? Like, we got the turret, that's all we needed. And he went in. We're now in a disadvantage, and I'm being severely slowed by Sky's forward barrage. It's nothing I could do. I just stood back and just... Yeah, so Joel was pinging Ringo as well. It was like, Why did you go in, man? Okay, so guys, let me just point it out. So, always keep track of the timer. Because you're so far away from your own safety zone. And if you're going to push a turret like that, you must have the confidence that you're able to take the entire team out. Because as of right then, we were losing exchanges sometimes too. Sky was really strong, and that was proven as well. Joel tried to steal the Kraken there. Unfortunately, couldn't do it. And in the end, she paid with her life. And that was very, very bad for us because it was only just down to me and Ringo. Once again, he runs in there. I was like, no, Ringo, don't go in without me. And they wanted to surrender. I was like, no, I'm not going to surrender. We still can win this. We just need to make the right decisions. Like, okay, so once again, if you know Ringo, especially, in this case, that Ringo should have known that going in was risky. He must have been ready to turn around. If Joel was not able to steal the Kraken, there was no reason for us to go in, because the other team would have gotten the health buff, the regen, and they were all three there. So you have to calculate your risks, right? So, and Sky can melt us like crazy. So it's all about calculation of risks, guys. Especially the one where we're pushing the turret on that side. Ringo went in when the turret was down. We should have pulled back because we already got the objective. So here, as you can see, Joel does a very good job of jumping into the enemy again while Ringo was concentrating on the Kraken. But obviously it's not enough because Kraken is so healthy. It's taking out our Rain Crystal right now. So we try to burn it down as fast as we can. Fortunately, we get the Kraken. And by the way, in case you don't know, the crystal does regenerate its health. It doesn't have a barrier anymore, but it does regenerate its health. So it's good that we managed to. It's good that we managed to kill the Kraken before the crystal is destroyed. And I have one scout trap there, so I would be able to tell if the enemy is coming into our base. So we now are vulnerable because we are trying to push for our win instead, and the thing is that our base is completely unprotected. We don't have a turret anymore, so we have to really decide what to do. Are we going to push the lane into their base? And if we are, we have to make sure that we don't see the enemies going through the back door. So we see Ringo and Catherine there. It's okay, you should be quite safe, right? So we'll just hang around here and just make sure they don't go past us. So I'm just trying to flare everywhere I can. I see Sky there. Okay, looks like still safe. Right? It seems safe enough. So we just keep going. I see all three of them there, in fact. So we just stay back a little bit. And we just clear lane once again. So we're just trying to keep the lane pushed in our favor. And we were like, okay, so where are they now? Okay, so we're just gonna stick around a little bit. And we still don't see them, which kind of worried us a little bit. And we're like, where are they? Oh, then we see Catherine scooting around the other side. We were like, oh no, they're trying to go into our base, but back door. Okay, so we were just porting back, and fortunately all three of us port back in time. We catch the two of them coming into our base. We go in, Joel goes in with the stun, I go in with the silence, I go in with another stun, and we just finish the two of them off, and this gives us a great advantage as we now push towards the base. We're like, okay guys, no more hanging around, we're just gonna push all the way in now, and we're just rushing in as fast as we can. So we caught them doing the backdoor method, so we're just like, okay, we managed to survive, we managed to catch them. And thanks to the vision, once again, it's thanks to the vision in the jungle that we saw Catherine going back there. So once again, being a support hero, being a roamer, vision is like the most important thing. If I had not placed my scout traps in our part of the jungle, we would not have seen Catherine, and our crystal would have been gone. So anyway, here I just die from the turrets because I was tanking the turrets in the first place. So I was like, never mind, just let it kill me. You guys concentrate on taking out the turrets and the crystal. So because this is what we did, and I don't know why I buy my boots there. And yes, victory! And I was like, oh, that was so close. So close. Alrighty. A really exciting game there. Really fun. So kudos to all the players, including those in the opposite team. Great job by Sky, giving 12 kills, although she did throw herself pretty hard as well, 11 deaths. And for myself, 4, 6, and 18 assists. Not bad for myself. So Catherine, once again, one of my favorite support heroes too, because of her reliable stuns, her damage reflection, and as well as the crowd control. Crowd control for days, man. So it's awesome playing her, and this game particularly was really exciting. So I hope you enjoyed it as well, guys. Like it if you liked it, and do add me using my my in-game name, which is Johnny Be Good, and perhaps we can play some games together. By the way, I'm on the Southeast Asia server, and yep, hopefully I'll be coming back with more videos coming up, especially for 1.14. We'll see you then. Thank you.